So it's cookie baking day, just like we promised. Here we are, we're going to be baking cookies, but I have something for you first. What do you call a sketch of a laughing cookie? You know, Dave? No?
No, I don't. What is it?
You're playing my role now.
I know.
A snickerdoodle!
Oh, boy.
We're making snickerdoodles today. I actually ran onto that little joke when I was doing all my prep work and looking through my notes. Like, okay, well, I'm going to tell a joke today. I'm not nearly as good at telling jokes as Dave. That's Dave's wheelhouse, not mine. I thought it was a cute joke. All right, well, we're going to get started today with our recipe, Snickerdoodles, and it's in our cookbook, the All Cookie Cookbook. And a lot of you already have this. It's on page 51. If you'd like to grab one, you can head over to our website, thefarmstandkitchen.com. That's all lowercase, all one word. That's where you find all of our cookbooks. Let's get started with, we have all of our ingredients here. So what we have up here in the stand mixer bowl is the 1 cup of softened salted butter. I'm using salted butter today. And then right up here we have 1.5 cups of granulated sugar. We have 2 large eggs, 2 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour. We have 2 teaspoons of cream of tartar. And then right here we have 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And then right here we have our 2 tablespoons. I doubled it up because I just like to have a little more to work with, but 2 tablespoons of sugar with 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And what I'm using today is the Saigon cinnamon. This is in our spice line. On the website, we sell quite a few spices. I'm going to go ahead and just put it in here. Whew, it smells so good. So I'm going to go, now I doubled up, so I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more. But this is the Saigon cinnamon. This is our favorite cinnamon around here. That's why I sell it. So good. Let's just go ahead and mix that together so we're ready to go with that. I wanted to tell you a little bit about cream of tartar as well. This right here, cream of tartar. A little history behind cream of tartar is that it actually is a winemaking byproduct. It's discovered, a very, very, very long time ago. It's the white substance that's in the barrels after they make wine, but they figured out the chemical components of it. And of course, they mass produce it now, but that's actually where cream of tartar comes from. And it's a classic ingredient in the Snickerdoodles because that's what gives them the texture and also gives them that little bit of tang, cream of tartar. You'll find recipes for Snickerdoodles without cream of tartar. It's not a real Snickerdoodle. You have to have the cream of tartar because then you just end up with a cinnamon sugar cookie, and that's without the cream of tartar. So you need the cream of tartar in there. So I highly recommend you always make your Snickerdoodles with cream of tartar. Okay, so we just got that cinnamon and sugar mixed up there, and we're going to set that aside. I'm going to set it over here actually. All right, I'm going to get the stand mixer up here, and we're going to get going. All right, let's go ahead and add our sugar. I'm just going to cream these together. Butter and sugar. That's the way cookies always start, Dave. Butter and sugar, 2 of your favorite things, butter and sugar. Okay, we're going to reduce that speed just a little bit and go ahead and add our eggs. Let's go ahead and scrape down our sides just a little bit. There we go. We'll just cream it just a little bit more. Not too much, just a little bit. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and just back right up there, Dave, and I'm gonna add all these dry ingredients to the flour here. Our baking soda, cream of tartar, and salt. I had Snickerdoodles for breakfast today. Well, I had one, yeah. One cookie for breakfast. Not good. We may have to have brunch today, Dave. Have some protein.
Oh yeah, I'll have to have protein.
Dave will have to have protein. Okay, just mix those together. Oh, wow, that's looking awesome. Look at that. That is a good butter and sugar and egg mixture there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add our dry ingredients. There we go. I'm gonna put my guard on just in case we get that mixed just a little bit. I'll have flour everywhere. There we go. Oh, it smells good. Nothing better than cookie dough. Okay. That is how fast it is to make a batch of. Look how nice that dough is. See that? The cream of tartar just really does the trick with Snickerdoodles. Totally changes the texture of them. Because they're not supposed to be a sugar cookie. That's why you put it in there. Okay. Let's just get them off of there and we will continue. Let's get our sugar and cinnamon over here. We'll do some rolling. All right. Now what I like to do, let me just show you what I like to do. I like to go ahead and roll the balls first and then roll them in the sugar and the cinnamon. Because otherwise, you know, you start putting sugar and cinnamon into every cookie on the outside. So, and I like to use the cookie scoop. So all of my cookies will be the same size. So I get this amount of dough. And then I just roll it. Snickerdoodles, you roll into a ball. So let's just go ahead and do another. So that's the way I do it. That's the way I like to do it. And then all of your cookies will be the same size. That's a great way to do it. So that's what you do. You just continue on. This makes about 4 dozen cookies. You're going to put these on your cookie sheet. We're going to roll them in that cinnamon. Then you would just put them on your cookie sheet and you're going to bake these at that 350 oven. For me, it's 10 minutes. And I'll show you the ones that I just took out of the oven. So yeah, so what you do here is you just completely coat them with the, I kind of like to hit them a little hard with the sugar and cinnamon. You just fill up your cookie sheet. But like I say, I like to make all the balls first and then do this part. That's just the way I do it. You can do it any way you want, but that's the way that I do it. I'm going to put them about 2 inches apart and you're good to go. So that's what you do. Snickerdoodles, so easy. So these, let me see if I can handle this. I think I can. These I just took out of the oven. These here have been out of the oven for about 30 minutes. And see, that's what happens to Snickerdoodles. They crack. And they kind of, you know, get little pillows on the top, a little pillowy, but boy, are they good. And they're not a sugar cookie. They are a Snickerdoodle, and they're so delicious. Let's just crack into one. See the texture? It's totally different than any other cookie. And you have that delicious sugar and cinnamon. So they're a little bit chewy. That's what the cream of tartar does. They're chewy, and then they're crispy on the outside. Amazing. This is one of my favorite cookies. I know Dave likes them too. But I'll tell you what, I want you to try these if you haven't. They're in the All Cookie Cookbook. I'm going to fill up my cookie jar with Snickerdoodles today. I want you to try them. Enjoy.